So this is going to be my technology demonstration lesson. I'm going to be using Nearpod. I've heard of Nearpod before, but I had never used it. And there's a teacher that I PLC with. She told me about this, and she's used this before in her class. So I thought I would give it a shot and just kind of look at it and see if it's something I'd be interested in using. So I've spent some time with it, and I'm going to demonstrate what you would do as a teacher and as a student. So I do a live participation with this lesson, and it's going to be on the Columbian Exchange. So you'd have your students log in on their computers by using this code in that website, or you can send them the link, or if you have a Google Classroom, you can send it through Google Classroom. Good thing about this is that you can also, if you're still doing remote learning, you can have a Zoom option where you can still do this with your students through Zoom. So I'm going to make myself a sample student, and I have logged in. So now that I've logged in, once you log in, you can hide student names or show student names. And then you can go through this slideshow together as a class. So once you start, and you control it, the teacher controls everything. So if you move the slide, their slide on their screen moves. They can't get off of it, and you have complete control of what's going on. So you have essential question. You can go over that with your students. You can talk to them kind of what your plan is for the day. And then it just breaks it up into different sections. And it's all completely interactive. So this first part is asking a question. How much do you already know about the Columbian Exchange? So as a student, they would have the same question and answer choices. So they can go through and they can say that they know a lot, a little, or anything. So if I do that as a student and I hit submit, and if I'm the teacher, it shows Austin's score. He selected A as his answer. But you can also see over here in the corner that it tells you what percentage of the class has participated. So it's also helping them keep engaged with participation. There's different types of activities built into Nearpod that you can do with all these lessons. This one is a collaborative board. You can choose to approve or not approve the comments. I would say no, just tell them, keep it like it's supposed to be. So you can go in here, what do you already know about North America before Christopher Columbus? So for an example, if I was a student and I didn't know a whole lot, I'd just say I know there were Indians. So I'd post that there, and then it would pop up on the board, and then you can discuss that with your class. There's also readings that you can do with the students. You can go through, read it together, and then there are also videos built into this as well. And on the student side, it'll pop up on their screen. It says eyes up front. The video will play on your teacher's device. Come back here when it's time for an activity. So you can choose to either have you do it yourself as a teacher or let students watch it individually. So if you do it as a teacher, you click go. There's an option for interactive mode, which pauses the video at the blue dots down at the bottom and will ask questions. So if you play the video and then you go to the question, it's based off of what you learned in the video. Students will answer, and it'll pop up on the screen. So there are different types of activities that you can do. There's readings, there's videos, there's just multiple things, and I think this would help with student engagement as well, especially in social studies, which is what I teach. A lot of the students don't like social studies as much as other courses. So this is just an example of a technology lesson that I think that I would use in my class.